Okay, so today I've been well, let me update you on some things I've been doing to the HRV. I added some lights. That's the latest thing I did, some footwell LED lights. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out. It's on my channel. So my mission today is attempt to add some LED lights to the front headlight area. See, along here I plan on adding some LED strips, so hopefully at night it'll shine through and you'll see what it looks like when I'm driving at night. Well, I won't see it, but other drivers will. So I plan on putting a strip here and a strip along here. So on the HRV, there's a little groove right a little bit above the headlight. You can feel a little like the headlight's glass is sticking up right above this little black area right here. So that gives it a perfect spot for this LED light strips to sit and not sticking out in front, but still illuminate where you can see it. So this is a good little design that they put on it, where the glass or the plastic, whatever this part is, I think it's plastic, is sticking up above this little flat black panel right here, so it gives it that section, like I said, to put the LED light strip down on. And my goal is to hook it up to the side marker lights, so when they come on, the strip will come on too. So I'm gonna go through the steps and basically do a video on it to see what I'm talking about. Alright, so my first step is to disconnect the connector from the side light marker, and it's located back here. So it's just a matter of squeezing the tab and pull it off. And this is what it looks like. But before I start doing any electrical work of splicing in the wire or anything like that, I'm going to lay down the strip, hook it up to the connector, and get a feel for what it looks like before. So here's the strip, and all I'm going to do is just wire it in and lay it down and see what it looks like when it lights up. So the white is positive, and the black is negative. Okay, now that I got it wired in, I'm just going to flip the lights on and see what it looks like. So this is the effect that I'm trying to get. So once I lay it up here, close the lid, it's supposed to just shine through the plastic area above here and reflect off, because there's another piece of plastic right here. So with all this, it should just shine out as I drive along at night. So as you can see, I have some paper tape holding the strip down, just for the sake of basically seeing how this thing's going to work, because I haven't done it yet. So if it don't work, I don't want to go through the trouble of wiring it up. And then I taped up the wire that I connect to the connector, just to hold everything in place. Because what I plan on doing now is closing the lid, closing the garage, and see what it looks like in a much darker environment. And if I'm not getting the effect that I'm looking for, then I'm not even going to bother to try to do this. But let's see what that looks like first before I give up. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's not bad, honestly. You can easily pull it off, especially at night. Can't tell. Head on. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go along with this project. First, I gotta clean off the area, get all that gook, dirt, whatever is built up on this. Shouldn't have too much buildup because the car is still fairly new. But you drive along the road and you pick up dirt and pick up all kind of weird stuff. So let's go ahead and give it a good clean and get all that stuff off. So I want to mention this mounting tape. When I first installed the lights inside, the LED lights inside the footwell area, it came with the sticky back on the back of the LED strips. But unfortunately, the glue on this is not strong enough. So after about a week or so, I noticed the strips kept on falling down, and I kept putting them back up and it kept falling back down. So I went out to Lowe's. You probably can find them at Home Depot too. The Scotch mounting tape, and this one is, like it says, virtually invincible, but as long as it's some good mounting tape. But it's strong enough to hold up glass, metal, acrylic, hard plastic, tile, all that good stuff. And it withstand temperature up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Ever since I used this, I haven't had any problems with the strips falling down. They stick like glue. So I'm going to use the same thing when I mount these. So I recommend you get some of this to help you out because this holds up against the heat and everything else, and plus it has the strength to keep those LED lights stuck in one place and won't keep falling down. And I'll put the information about this inside the description below the video. So check that out before you start mounting your stuff. Okay, so I put the strip down, glued it down already. Well, tape it down, not glue it down. But I put that double-sided 3M sticky tape, mounting tape, here and just basically hold it down for 30 seconds. Okay, so now to do the wiring, I got these off Amazon. They're called quick splice connectors, and what it does is splice into the wire, and then you just wire it up so you can share the same ground and power with the same cable. All it does is just splice into the wire that's already existing wire and give that power, and then it gives the other one grounds. So like I said, these came from Amazon, and I put those in the description too, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you already know what it is, then you can just go ahead and order them, like I say, off Amazon. They connect like this. This splice into the existing wire. Then, for instance, the power source from the strip is going to come into here, and then the negative will go into the other one, and then that'll give it power to the strips, so they will light up whenever the marker light comes on, and the marker light can still come on at the same time. So basically they're just sharing the power. Okay, so this is the completed side. This is the driver's side. It's finished. Let me show you what I did. Like I said, I used that splice connector connected to the gray wire, which is positive. Leave the black alone for negative. And what I did was I ran it to the housing screw that's connected to the metal, which will give it that ground. So the ground's here, power here. So now all I have to do is reconnect the connector back to the side marker on the inside here. It's right under here somewhere. And once the lights come on, well, at least the side marker light come on, then it will trigger these to come on too. Okay, so I'm getting ready to turn on the park light, and we should see some result. So there you go, working perfectly. There goes the LED strips, and you see the side markers are still on. So what I've done right now is put down some masking tape to hold the wires in place. because I want to see how it works for a couple of days to make sure the strips stay on and the lights still work and everything is still working fine before I find some more secure way of connecting these wires. But this will hold it for now until I, like I said, drive around a couple of days and see what it looks like. So now that I did the driver's side, I'm gonna jump over here and do the passenger side, and once I finish that all up, then I'll just give you like a final result of what it looks like. I'm not really going to walk through the steps on this side because it's going to be the same thing on this side that I've done on the other side. So I'll show you the final result once I'm finished. So this is what the final product looks like. Right now, like I said, I have the wires taped up just for the sake of seeing how well it holds up before I actually make it a little bit more secure and dress it up a little bit more. So this is the driver's side, all tucked in. Put a little bit more pressure on it to make sure it's sticking right. So now I'm going to turn on the park lights so you can see what it looks like. So those are the LED lights, shining nice and bright. Side markers are still on. So yeah, so there's my completed project. And here's it with the hood closed. So you can see they still show up even though they're under the hood and behind that headlight area, because it's still, you can't touch them unless you actually open the hood. So it still gives it that deep seated look, and you can still see it showing up on the outside. It's a cool accent look. I'm pretty sure when it gets darker it will illuminate more compared to, seems like we still got daylight going on. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now, and I'm gonna come back out later on tonight when it gets dark just to check it out one more time to see what it really looks like. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, give me a thumbs up, and if you like the channel, go ahead and subscribe and leave some comments if you have any questions or you just want to say something. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. Rich of All, signing off.